What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, I couldn't help but laugh as I sat down to do this video, our third Spider-Man 4 video in just about 24 hours, as it reminded me of a time when I jokingly referred to this channel as Spider-Man Always, leading up to Spider-Man No Way Home, when we were just posting a Spider-Man video every single day. But the news that broke late this evening is fitting for a day that saw the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man back in theaters. As it turns out, Sam Raimi may be lined up to direct Spider-Man 4. No, we don't mean Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire, although news has been out about that and for the last couple of weeks. We're talking about Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. We're going to break down where this broke in the last couple of hours, what it would mean for the upcoming film, and whether or not there's any truth to this at all. I find it quite curious, but I also think it's probably the most logical way forward for both Sony and Marvel Studios. We're breaking it all down. The latest report that Sam Raimi apparently is lined up to direct Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with X-Men's finale, less than a month away. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so the Sam Raimi news actually broke late this evening, and it came from an editorial that we have never reported on before. I started seeing the news spread like wildfire immediately as soon as it got announced. We traced it up to the source. It all originated with a website, World of Real, under the headline Sam Raimi in contention to direct MCU's Spider-Man 4, where they go on to report, quote, "The MCU's Spider-Man 4, the follow-up to 2021's mega successful No Way Home, is supposed to begin production this fall in late September. However, Sony still doesn't have a director attached for this one. John Watts, who helmed the first three Spideys, has graduated to making films with George Clooney and Brad Pitt, Wolves and Wolves, and he's not coming back. For months, Justin Lin was one of the names said to be in contention, but now he's hopped on board for another project, MGM Amazon's Steakhouse. He's out of the running as well. Another rumored name was Drew Goddard, Cabin in the Woods, touted as another contender in January, but he's now heavily involved in directing the next Matrix film. Here's a big update that I'm sure will be greeted with open arms. Quote, "This morning, I was told that Sam Raimi is now in contention to direct Marvel's Spider-Man 4. That's right, Raimi, who directed the first three original Spideys back in the aughts, is in the running." They then make sure to state that no formal offer has been given yet, but that there have been talks, and it might all depend on whether or not Sam Raimi's busy schedule permits it. He's attached to direct Send Help, a horror thriller, but that one might be put on the back burner for Spidey 4. They conclude the article by saying that the other names that they've heard that are in the running are John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, who directed Game Night and Dungeons & Dragons, and also wrote 2017's Spider-Man Homecoming. He's also heard that Jon Favreau's name, who kicked off the whole MCU with Iron Man, is someone that's been mentioned, but keep in mind, Jon Favreau has his hands full with Star Wars right now, and I'm not sure that he would want to pick up in the middle of a Spider-Man franchise while he's taking all that Star Wars stuff on. Another thing I will mention, and it's important to note this, is that industry insider Daniel RPK, whom was the basis for yesterday's video, has noted that somebody has the offer as of now, or at least the last casting grid that Daniel RPK saw, somebody had the offer, he just didn't know who, and whether or not they've turned that down since then and now other directors are in contention is left to be seen. But at least according to a source that we trust, there's at least one name now that may have the offer and may be holding it. Now, that being said, is Sam Raimi the right name to direct Spider-Man 4? Well, I'll tell you this. I like his name attached to Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4 a lot more than I like it attached to Secret Wars. Not that I don't like Sam Raimi as a director, I do, and I think he did an amazing job with Multiverse of Madness and the original Spider-Man trilogy. I just think that his style, sometimes as formalist as it can get, formalist meaning using the form of film, and just a little bit outside of the box with the editing and his take on how these movies go, I just don't think he's the right director for Secret Wars. I would like him a lot more for a Spider-Man 4 story. A Spider-Man 4 story that, as we've been talking about here at the channel, might end up being a street-level, grounded story like the MCU wants it to be, and Sam Raimi has proven he gets that take of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. But there's actually one extra layer to this, and as I alluded to in the prologue, what makes sense as a way forward for Sony and Marvel, and it does pertain to my rant in yesterday's video, as per the news from Daniel RPK, that Sony has gone ahead and decided to start filming Spider-Man in September, less than 6 months away, and without a director attached. Do you know what Sam Raimi would do? Sam Raimi would step into this project immediately. He knows the character, he knows the IP maybe better than anyone in a cinematic sense, and he's just worked with Marvel in Phase 4 on the Multiverse of Madness. So, as far as the process goes, he's streamlined in the ways of production for Marvel and knows the character. That, for someone who is under a time crunch, and for a project, as we were talking about yesterday, that already has the cast in place, so there's very little in the way of changing the cast members or having that touched directionally, or having the script done, which we're sure they've at least completed the first draft, or wouldn't be looking for a director now without that anyway. It's sort of a perfect match where Sam Raimi shows up for the job and is already overqualified. Maybe uniquely the most qualified person to take this project on, and in a state, as we reported yesterday, that is extremely close to filming and maybe not ready yet, right? You wouldn't need to bring Sam Raimi up to speed on basically anything. He just worked with Marvel on Multiverse of Madness and he gets Spider-Man. Again, if I were Marvel and I were Sony and I were under the gun to get a Spider-Man movie done, as it seems that they are rushing to get one done in order to meet their contractual obligations of every 5 years and 9 months for a Spider-Man release, I think Raimi is the guy I would turn to too. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. How do you feel about that? And if it's not Sam Raimi, who do you ultimately want to direct Spider-Man for? I'm all ears. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s here at the channel, and we're going to continue to do so until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out, and then we'll switch over. In the meantime, we just announced a brand new winner for the launch of X-Men 97. In fact, he just DM'd me on Instagram, showed me a picture. He just got it this past weekend. We'll have another winner next month to coincide with the finale of X-Men 97. If you want to be entered to win, or for any of the other future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced live in the end of the video with my voice in the winning comment shown on screen. If you liked today's video, I'd sincerely appreciate it if you hit the like button, and the best way to keep up with the content here at the channel is to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. Please stay safe and vigilant on any YouTube channel where prizes are given away regularly. Years ago, we dealt with a problem that apparently is still rampant on the platform, as they've been targeting my friends' channels. That is to say, if you're anywhere, Instagram, YouTube, any platform, and you should get a comment, please try to remember that anybody can take a content creator's photo, claim to be that content creator, and the whole ruse is to comment that you've won something and then get you to respond. Never share your information on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp, and please try to remember that no content creator, not myself or anyone else, will ever charge you for the shipping if you win a prize for that channel. That's a dead giveaway that it's a scam. Be safe, be vigilant, and if you should get a comment like that, again on any platform, report the comment directly to the platform. YouTube is super fast about deleting those comments, and you're really doing everybody at the community a service, not just helping out the content creator, but everywhere that account has commented now disappears. So just think of how many people you're saving going through the same mess. The best way to keep up with the content at the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at @IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music with the name All Fires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.